video loading video unavailable. Click to play tap to play. The video will start in 8. Cancel play now. Hollywood star Johnny Depp is appearing in court again today for the second day of his libel trial. The U.S. actor, 57, is suing news group Newspapers, NGN, the publisher of The Sun, over a 2018 piece which described him as a wife-beater. Depp strenuously denies his ex-partner Amber Heard's claims that he was violent to her during their short marriage. During a dramatic opening day at London's Royal Courts of Justice yesterday, the Edward Scissorhands star admitted to having given cannabis to his then 13-year-old daughter Lily-Rose Depp and throwing a wine bottle across a room during a fight with his friends. The court was also shown video of Depp filmed by Heard, 34, showing him smashing glasses while allegedly in a drunken rage. Read more related articles. But the actor said Heard had been violent towards him and had tried to provoke him on multiple occasions. The court was shown a picture supposedly showing gruesome injuries suffered by Depp at the hands of his then-wife. Depp claimed he had part of his finger severed when Heard threw a vodka bottle at him. Today's top showbiz stories. The actor's libel case relates to a 2018 column by Sun journalist Dan Wootton which said Depp shouldn't be allowed to appear in the upcoming film adaptation of J.K. Rowling's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them because he was a wife-beater. Depp is claiming to have suffered a substantial loss in earnings as a result of the coverage the piece received. (10:47) Anthony BlairDepp saw Heard take cocaine in front of him. Ms. Wass said Depp then told her for the first time about his alter ego the monster. "No ma'am," Depp replied. Ms. Wass said Ms. Heard tried to help Depp with his drink and drug problems and told him she knew all about it because both her mum and dad had been drug users. But Depp said Ms. Heard never tried to help him and encouraged him to drink and take drugs. Ms. Wass said though Ms. Heard had tried cocaine at 18 she no longer took it. Depp said Ms. Heard told him she'd tried it at 16 and had taken it during their relationship. He said there were many times in our relationship early on when he saw Heard take cocaine in multiple ways. My eyes have seen it, he said. 10:42 Anthony BlairLawyer claims Depp slapped Heard for laughing at tattoo. Depp admits he changed arm tattoo Winona Forever to Wino Forever after splitting from actress Winona Ryder. It seemed fitting, he said. Sasha Wass QC, for NGN, said the first time Depp hit Heard was in March 2013 at her house after he had fallen off the wagon and she had laughed at the tattoo. Ms. Wass said he was disappointed with himself for falling off the wagon and was sensitive about it. She alleged he slapped her in the face. Depp replied, "That is not correct. That's not true. It did not happen." Ms. Wass said Ms. Heard did not react and eyeballed Depp, so he slapped her again. "That's patently untrue," the actor replied. Ms. Wass said he then slapped her a third time. "I'm sorry, but that's untrue. You're mistaken." Ms. Wass said Depp then broke down in tears, apologized and said he would never hit her again. "I did not hit Ms. Heard," he said. 10:25 Anthony Blair Amber Heard smiles as she enters court. 10:16 Anthony BlairDepp jokes about accidentally drinking hand sanitizer. Jerry Lawton from the Royal Courts of Justice. Johnny Depp enters the witness box to continue giving evidence on the second day of his trial. The smiling actor, wearing a brown suit, black shirt, cream tie and trademark glasses, joked with the clerk he nearly accidentally drank a bottle of hand sanitizer left for him alongside 2 bottles of water in the witness box. As he cleaned his hands with the sanitizer, he said, "I almost drank that. I thought it was water." He thanked the clerk for looking after him and she said, "There are some tissues here if you need them." (09:56 Anthony Blair Johnny Depp arrives at court. The actor has arrived ahead of day 2 of his libel case against the Sun newspaper. (09:49 Anthony Blair Depp denies he has a nasty side throughout Tuesday's cross-examination from NGN's lead counsel Sasha Wass QC. Depp appeared calm and collected, occasionally appearing to try and add humor to his answers. At one point, Wass said, "We see you now, very charming and polite and very softly spoken, but there is another side of you, isn't there, that is less charming?" Depp replied, "I'm afraid that would not be for me to judge." He added, "Your statement is quite blanket and it would apply to every single human being." Wass then suggested there was a nasty side to the actor's character, later saying he regularly engaged in destructive and violent behavior. Depp denied these claims. 09:45 Anthony Blair Amber Heard expected in court again today. The Texas-born actress and model is set to be at the Royal Courts of Justice again today for the second day of her ex-husband's libel case. Heard and Depp met in 2011 on the set of The Rum Diary and began living together in 2012 before marrying in Los Angeles in February 2015. The couple split in 2016 and shortly afterwards, Heard obtained a restraining order against the actor. She later donated her $7 million, £5.5 million, divorce settlement to charity. 09:43 Anthony Blair Depp's legal team deny he made Amber Heard fear for her life. Depp will be questioned again today on the second day of his high-profile libel claim against the Sun newspaper over an article which described the Hollywood star as a wife-beater. The 57-year-old is suing the paper's publisher News Group Newspapers, NGN, and its executive editor Dan Wootton over a 2018 article which referred to overwhelming evidence that Depp attacked his ex-wife Amber Heard, 34, during their relationship. Depp strenuously denies the claims. Yesterday, Depp was quizzed on his drinking and drug abuse, his alleged violent outbursts and his attitudes towards women. Today, NGN's legal team will continue with their cross-examination. In a written outline of his case, the actor's barrister David Sherborne said the article made defamatory allegations of the utmost seriousness against Depp, accusing him of committing serious assaults on his then-wife and inflicting such serious injuries that she feared for her life. Sherborne said, the articles amount to a full-scale attack on the claimant as a wife-beater, guilty of the most horrendous physical abuse. The claimant's position is clear: Ms. Heard's allegations are complete lies. The claimant was not violent towards Ms. Heard, it was she who was violent to him. He added, the marriage was at times physical, at her instigation, and on occasions, he found it necessary to defend himself from her violence. But, he went on, he is not a wife-beater and never has been. 09:33 Anthony Blair Depp and Heard recorded their conversations with each other at the start of his evidence on Tuesday. Mr. Sherborne asked Depp about a recording of a conversation between him and Heard on September 26, 2015. He explained that both he and his then-wife recorded conversations during their relationship. In her witness statement, Heard had said that she recorded their conversations to remind Johnny of what he would do when using drugs and alcohol because he wouldn't remember, or deny what he had said. But Depp said that was not correct, telling the court that Heard's later recollection of their conversations would sometimes be radically different. He added, I, at the time, thought that the best thing to do was to record the conversation, so I retrieved my telephone and brought it to where we were talking and I said, I'm going to record this conversation, just so that she knew. I wanted it to be out in the open. 09:32 Anthony Blair actress claimed Depp always had air of violence around him. Ellen Barkin said, in a witness statement, she was not shocked Depp had thrown the bottle because there was always an air of violence around him. He was verbally abusive and there was always a lot of yelling. She went on, there was just a world of violence. Barkin appeared alongside Depp in the 1998 film Dear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Ms. Wass said Barkin claimed he was jealous and once noticed a scratch on her back. She said, he insisted it came from a person who was not him. Depp said it was untrue. He claimed Barkin has carried a grudge for a very, very long time. Ms. Wass revealed he was once arrested for waving a piece of wood at photographers after they spotted him eating dinner with his then-pregnant girlfriend Vanessa Paradis. Depp said he was trying to distract them so they did not get a picture and wanted to preserve a sacred moment. (09:32) Anthony Blair *** warning. Graphic content *** Depp's team release picture of injuries shillings. The law firm representing Johnny Depp yesterday released a picture which it says show injuries the actor suffered at the hands of his ex-wife Amber Heard. The firm said part of Depp's finger was severed when Heard threw a vodka bottle at him. Depp is suing news group Newspapers, NGN, who publish The Sun, over an article which called him a wife-beater and referred to overwhelming evidence he attacked his wife. The actor strenuously denies ever being violent towards Heard. 34.09:31 Anthony BlairDepp gave daughter Lily-Rose cannabis when she was 13. Depp admitted he gave his daughter Lily-Rose cannabis when she was 13 because he wanted her to have a safe experience with the drug. He said he believed it was responsible parenting because he did not want her having a bad experience when he was not there. Lily-Rose, 21, is Depp's daughter with French actress, singer and model Vanessa Paradis. (09:29 Anthony Blair Johnny Depp denied being a violent person in court. Jerry Lawton from the Royal Courts of Justice, under cross-examination yesterday by Sasha Wass QC, for NGN, Depp admitted drugs and alcohol had played a large part in his life. He first took drugs at 11 when he took one of his mum's nerve pills. Depp told a magazine he had taken every kind of drug there was by the time he was 14. He said they were an escape from a lot of upheaval and pain in his upbringing. Depp admitted the drugs he has taken include cocaine, ecstasy, LSD when I was younger, mushrooms and cannabis. He denied ever taking ketamine. He admitted many of the literary figures he admired took drugs such as U.S. writer Hunter S. Thompson. Depp said he admired musicians such as Keith Richards and Marilyn Manson. He said he had twice taken drugs with Manson many years ago. The star had also taken drugs with fellow actor Paul Bettany. Depp said actor River Phoenix died from a drug overdose outside the Viper Rooms club he used to own.